Welcome back. We're back in the kitchen with Chef Kev making some Tuscan shrimp in honor of National Shrimp Scampi Day. And I don't have my heels on, so this is, so I'll look up, how's the weather?
I don't have mine on either.
Well, you're still super tall.
You should see me when I put them on, baby.
I can imagine, legs for days.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Shrimp Scampi.
Scampi, you little scampi.
This looks really good.
Yeah, look. I started with a little butter, and I used a little avocado oil. Sauteed some sliced garlic, red pepper flakes. Then I wilted my spinach, hit it with a little bit of salt, threw in some fire roasted tomatoes right now. And basically, it's all about making this cream sauce. So we're gonna get our heavy cream in. Yeah.
And you have to make that noise too when you pour the heavy cream.
You should.
It's required. It's gonna taste better if you do.
Because what's gonna happen is, as this heats up, we want this to kind of thicken a little bit. I'll probably put in a little splash of pasta water, and we'll hit it with a little Parmesan cheese.
Yum.
And the Parmesan cheese is gonna help create that sauce too. So now all we have to do is toss our pasta to get it coated, put our shrimp back in just to get our shrimp coated and heat up, and that's it.
There's so many good local options for shrimp too. Do you go freezer, or like how do you typically choose your shrimp?
Well, you know, here's the thing. In the grocery stores, there's always gonna be some shrimp in a shell.
Yep.
If you get 5 or 6 of those, all you have to do is, even if you get a dozen of them, peel those and use those, cook those shells down for your stock in a little water. That'll make a strong stock if you need a shrimp stock. But get the frozen shrimp.
Yeah.
You know, because the way they're processed now, flash freezing is a whole different game. Because a lot of the boats even, the shrimp boats, they put the shrimp on ice, and as soon as they get to the dock, they're flash frozen.
Yeah.
Or a few of the boats, if the boats are big enough, they have the freezers on the boat that freeze them right away.
Okay.
It depends on how big the boat is.
Yeah.
But you know, and the whole thing is, you know, years ago, it would take a long time for things to freeze. Now, when we're talking flash freezing, we're talking something going in the freezer and being frozen in a matter of a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that's.
And that locks the flavor in. That's one of the reasons why when you're doing vegetables these days, you could do, if you can't get a fresh vegetable, do a frozen, because the flash freezing process.
The quality is not as different as it used to be. So that's helpful.
Now, I know you cook a lot of pasta at home.
Yeah.
Especially because of you girls, okay? Because they're like pasta. Here, I'm using a penne with this one, okay? You can use anything you want. You could use a spaghetti, you can use a linguine, you can use, you know, whatever you care for. But here, our whole point is to let this cook down. This is gonna thicken a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's just a matter of coating that sauce. And of course, we have to get a little parsley in here.
All right, well, you add the parsley in, and you have to make that noise too when you do it for both. It makes a difference. So we'll let that thicken up, and we'll be back in the kitchen to see that final product. But let's get a check on our forecast.
We gonna see.